What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. That's right, it's your boy Payne. I'm back. Welcome. My shiny head is here to give you guys some big news. So welcome to the brand new developer notes that just happened together, and it's called A Path Together. It's a big one. That's right, it's a big one. It looks like the devs are really cooking. Either they're super afraid of where the game is headed, or they are actually coming through with a lot of content finally, now that some of these games have completed their announcements and Overdrive has its own team, and hopefully Karma does the same. So we have some big news, guys. Let's talk a little bit about what's happening in the actual situation that's going to be going down in the near future. So today, through this developer note, we'd like to share detailed updates on the development progress of the content previously mentioned in our last developer note and live broadcast. In addition, we will respond to the valuable feedback hunters have shared through the recent survey one by one. Now, before I go on with this, guys, I want to remind everybody, content creator program is going on. Get yourself 2 free codes, 2 additional codes on the way, a total of 4 coming to your damn account. So click that support button, guys. Get yourself 1,000 free essence stones right now, a mana power extract plus more for absolutely nothing. Just clicking that support button, get yourself in, and of course your boy will send you your codes this morning. So again, thank you to everybody who supported me while I was in Vegas. Shout out to everybody who also gave their love and support through my 10-year anniversary. And we get shout out to Ryan, his girlfriend, Nick, as well as my beautiful wife. Happy anniversary, babe. We had a blast. So we'll talk more about Vegas in a live stream. You guys can ask all your questions. We'll do some photo reveals, etc. But we had an absolute blast, guys. So thanks again, guys, for all your support while I was away. And I'm back now, balder than ever. So let's go back in here and talk a little bit about what's going on. So the voiceover hunter lights our path. First of all, we sincerely thank all the hunters who took the time to participate in the recent survey. Every single piece of feedback you shared was carefully reviewed by our team. Through your responses, we were able to better understand which aspects brought you joy and which left you wanting more. That time spent reading your voices was truly invaluable to us. If you haven't yet had a chance to check out the survey results, we encourage that you do so. You guys can see the survey results right here. Now, I participated in this. You guys can see the number 1 person everybody wanted was Sung-Il Hwan as the next character. I can assure you guys, one of the main things that'll happen most likely is that Sung-Il Hwan, because we did the same thing with Thomas, and Thomas appeared at the 6-month anniversary. I'm only gonna assume here that Sung-Il Hwan, which is SJW's dad and Jitta's dad, will probably appear in the 1.6 anniversary. I'm only assuming here, right? A splendid win is none other than Sung-Il Hwan, who played a key role in the original story as his dad. We're just excited to see what kind of new abilities and appearances he'll bring to the game if he's released as a hunter, just as many of you have hoped. With the game signature dynamic action, diverse concept, the excitement brought by new hunters is far from over. Stay tuned for even more thrilling adventures ahead. Now, Igris was second, so I can totally see Igris getting in there, and I think this is a pretty telltale sign, guys, that we're tired of waifu leveling. We want some damn men up in this B, and these 2 guys right here would make a lot of people happy, obviously, right? Now, which element did you find most difficult when it comes down to growth? Everybody said shadows, then the people said the armory. Honestly, I find the shadows are getting much easier now with everything they're providing us. The armory is probably, I think, first place now in comparison to the shadows. So, but shadows does have a bigger impact, right? And then, of course, artifacts are third. And then which content did you find most difficult? People said WOBL. A staggering amount of people said WOBL, like more than half. So I can understand that. Whoever said story, I'm interested to see where you're stuck. Probably newer players, I'd say. But yes, WOBL is meant to be the hardest content of the game. Are there any content you'd like to see added? Everybody says story content of the original, and then PvP. That's right, PvP was another big one. Are you currently satisfied with the overall? People said satisfied, normal, and very satisfied. So we still have very good results. And then are there any elements that need adjustment? Hunter growth was the big one. Sunja new weapons was second, and shadows was third yet again. Is there any content that provided insufficient amount of rewards? Gates. Everybody can agree gates and Workshop of Brilliant Light just being cores, of course, is a big one as well. And then, of course, everybody wanted the custom draws tickets to be their thing. So these are all the results right there. All right, so Soul Loving Rise is a project we're building together with our hunters. Moving forward, we'll continue to strive to communicate with our surveys and other means. We kindly ask that you keep shining a light to the path ahead for us. The Architect Raid. Ever since the Ant King Alliance Raid introduced the Jeju Island event, our development team has been focused on one key question: how can we make cooperative gameplay truly fun? After much deliberation, we found the answers within the valuable feedback our hunters have shared through various channels, and now the time has come to reveal the results of that journey. Originally planned for release after September, this new content has been fast-tracked so you can share it with you as soon as possible. In the upcoming August update, we'll be getting experience all new co-op battle mode where you and your partner take on a battlefield together. So it's going to actually be the Architect raid coming next patch, guys. Builds on the foundation of the set previous and King Alliance, where a boss shares HP. This time we've gone further, emphasizing tactical cooperation where partners divide roles, support each other, and work together to overcome a formidable enemy. To ensure smooth, high-intensity combat, even in a mobile environment, we've optimized the experience for two-player co-op first, and then increasing both precision and tension in battle. We also heard your feedback about the fatigue caused by 10 repetitive runs. For this update, we reconstructed the format, removing unnecessary repetition and focusing purely on the thrill of the combat, which is incredible because the last time running those 10 times in a row was an absolute disaster and everybody hated it, right? So you guys can see more listening, better updates. This is what we want, and this is what we've all been hoping for, right? Shadow Vigilantes. An unexpected era of chaos where consecutive unexpected incidents occur. Sun Jianyu dispatches Shadow Vigilantes around the world, and the shadows prevent chaos by completing various missions on Sun Jianyu's order. The new content introduced in this update, Shadow Vigilantes, is built upon one core principle: growth efficiency. Through a variety of missions, you'll be able to choose the rewards you want to set them as your personal mission objectives. Follow your command. The Shadow Vigilantes will act solely as to achieve that goal. So I think what's happening here is this is going to be the brand new content where you can send your shadows out, and then they will do missions for you that you want them to do, and it's like an idle thing, and then they'll come back with your rewards based on the difficulty of the mission and the time, right? And you guys can see Idol joins as a complete unit finally. So they're going to be introducing Mini, Yuki, and Siyun. You guys can see wind attribute is going to be dual pistols. Yuki's going to be the gauntlets finally, and Mini will be the sights. So this is the one I'm mostly curious about. These two here, Yuki and Mini, we've done enough. I'm curious to see if Siyun beats Leonard in any way, shape, or form. Armed with the respective attributes, they'll open an entirely new paradigm of battle unlike anything before. Please look forward to their brilliant activities that will unfold within the world of solo leveling Arise, and this will happen on the next patch as well. So we're getting 2 August patches coming. So more changes. In addition to the mentioned things above, our team is preparing various other changes to bring greater enjoyment to our hunters. First, we'd like to deepen the combat experience and new content. New guild boss is coming. The giant statue, which demonstrates overwhelming presence in the story, will also appear as a brand new guild boss. So that'll be the new guild boss, guys. Not the architect, but the giant statue. The guild boss re-registration feature, originally planned for August, has been changed to September update. So something has been pushed back. No panic there. Content previously planned for September has been adjusted to August, and then the content announced in the previous developer note has been changed to September. So they're doing a little flip. Due to the addition of the Architect Raid and the new guild boss, the Watchers, Forbidden Library, and the Monster Collection, content mentioned in the last developer note will also be moved to September. So they're doing a little swap route. That's fine. Story expansion is being added. Expert difficulty 12 to 15 is being added. 26 to 29 for reverse mode is being added. Brand new battle tier expansion. Brand new battle tier expansion level to 90. Dark attribute hunter balance adjustments. So, oh, there we go. So Dark's finally getting some love. After analyzing recent combat data, we determined Dark hunters have difficulty gaining an advantage compared to other attributes. So there'll be a big balance happening there. I'm assuming more characters will come out as well. We will also renew convenience features so the hunters can focus on their more valuable time in combat. So level up all skills button will be added. An all claim button will be added for bonds rewards. To make artifact management more comfortable, the following features will be added. An artifact enhancement salvage button will be added immediately. When using select all, a filter button will be added for desired artifacts. When equipping artifacts automatically, recommended stats will be prioritized. Recommended artifact set information will be added to ease the difficulties going forward. Gold rewards from gates will be increased, and then voices will be added to the dossier for certain character, I guess all characters. On the day of the update, there will likely be more news coming, and we cannot wait to reveal more things that are happening. Additionally, we're preparing for the journey beyond August. For us, it is about creating abundant content that hunters can enjoy. So join us on this journey. We'd like to give you a small preview of some of those plans. So here you guys go. There's a training room right here with the dummies. You guys can see we've been waiting this forever. So thank God. A new thread, a new hidden stories coming, and ultimate PvP content. We're finally beginning preparation for developing PvP content. However, we believe that such an important feature should not be added hastily, and we're currently in the early stages of development, keeping various possibilities open and more enjoyable. So you guys can see a lot of things are happening here. And then please look forward, obviously, for the Power Destruction hard mode event, where weapons will be awarded to the top 3,000, and a brand new code for everybody. Guys, right direction, good timing. I'm excited. Let's keep going solo leveling. Enjoy the code, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.